Hello guys, I am Shubham from ShubhVed Tutorials. This video is about pedigree analysis. So before we start, subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to get notified whenever new video is out. So let's get started with the video. First of all, pedigree analysis is done in medical genetics. Okay, basically in medical genetics or human genetics we can say, right? To determine the genetic diseases. Okay, this is very important. Genetic diseases, their inheritance we can understand, right? Then a risk associated with the individual to get the disease can be demonstrated or can be analyzed. Okay, so basically we can say that this is a genetic analysis method, pedigree analysis in humans. For this type of analysis, what is important is we want to know the inheritance patterns. First of all that we see till now, all the knowledge is important. What is inheritance? Then dominance and recessive things. Okay, then what is autosomal, what is sex linked inheritance, all those videos I have previously made. Okay, so all these inheritance patterns we have to understand. Then who perform this? Basically geneticists perform. Okay, clinical genetics or medical genetics we can say, or genetic counselors. Means pedigree analysis is their routine work to understand the disease or we can say particular trait, right? How this trait is come in the family, and is there any chance of the progeny of the respective couple to get the disease child, or that a risk associated can be understood with the help of pedigree analysis. So basically this is a family tree. Okay, family tree or we can say chart associated with the disease, right? So first of all we will see how is this pedigree. There are symbols. I will just draw here one pedigree, circle and square. Again, okay, so I have drawn here a simple pedigree. So this circle represents a female, right, and square box represents a male, right, and this line between them is known as mating. This line, okay, means these two are the couples. This is a husband and this is a wife, and this line, let's draw with a different color. So this line here and this represent progenies, their children. Okay, again this is a male child, means boy, and these are the girls, right? So this is a simple pedigree. Now if I color this, then this is known as affected girl child, right? Okay, things we have to understand, but there are many more signs too. We will see some of the signs here. See, suppose this is the boy and a girl, and I make here a line, means these are death offerings, right? And if, see, these two are the couple, and I have drawn here two lines. Okay, two lines. So this is known as consanguineous mating. Means this is mating, or we can say marriage in simple words, between relatives. Okay, so these are close relatives or inbreeding. Right. So this is with the same families, and ancestors, we can say ancestors are from the same family, right? So this is considered in the pedigree, and this is associated with the risk to carry the genetic diseases, right? Then one more thing is when there is a circle, okay, and we draw your dots. So these are known as carriers. But in the exam, carriers are not shown. We want to identify the carriers. Only affecteds are shown. Okay. So this is the basics. This is the pedigree. What is pedigree? Symbols associated. Now the next things are the inheritance patterns. Okay, that we have to know. Okay, those are very important. Inheritance patterns in the pedigree. So let's start one by one. First is autosomal recessive. Okay, autosomal recessive. Second is autosomal dominant. Then X-linked recessive. X-linked dominant. And last, Y-linked inheritance. Okay, Y is present only in males, so there is nothing like recessive and dominant. We know it is a hemizygous. It will always show dominance, pseudo dominance, whether dominant or recessive alleles. Okay, it is always dominant. So these are the things. Autosomal means autosomes are associated. Okay, we know chromosome pair, right? 22 are the autosomes. So if the disease here in the autosome, then the autosomal will happen, right? Autosomes. And this next X and Y link, these are associated with sex chromosomes. These are known as allosomes. Right? So let's see one by one. First we will see autosomal recessive. Let's change the color. Autosomal recessive. Okay, so this is recessive, we know. Recessive. This condition will express the trait, right? This, both the homozygous recessive. So we can say this is the disease condition. We are talking here about human genetics. Do remember, and a pedigree, right? So this is associated with the disease. Then this condition is not having any trait, okay, but it is having the allele here. Recessive allele is there, heterozygous condition. So this is a carrier, right? And then capital A, this is normal. So these conditions are very important. These we have to remember. I will draw here one pedigree. These are the two, right? Then okay, see now in this pedigree what we can see, these are the parents. These Roman numbers are written as generations, generation 1 and generation 2. So these parents are not having any disease, right? But the individual progenies, girl progenies, both are affected, right? So when we get this type of question, this is AA affected, right? This is also AA. Then from this two homozygous condition, one A is from this parent means they will be the carriers, right? This can be this or this, right? This can be same, right? This is the condition. Then so most we see this type of things, like parents are unaffected, okay, but they are having these alleles, right? Heterozygous condition in parents is seen mostly, right? So in this we have to understand autosomal recessive, and we want to first mark it as recessive, like I have marked here first. Like this is AA, this is also AA. Then one A came from one parent, other from other parent, right? So likewise we want to understand, okay? So this A will be disease, this we have to understand, this whole things we want to remember, that's it. From that we can understand, right? Now the second type is the autosomal dominant. Autosomal dominant. Autosomal dominant, see in this dominant allele both will disease, right? As well as this also, right? And recessive will be normal here. Okay, so we have to remember that there is no carrier in this situation. This is completely dominant. Single allele is responsible for the trait, we can say, okay? And dominance will be seen, right? So if I again draw the pedigree, so this is a pedigree. I will draw here. Okay, so here, see, this is AA, this is A, right? Then what alleles we will get? First of all, see, so the crosses, we know that if this is a cross, right, then we will get this and this, right? So here, suppose these are AA and these are AA, right? Okay, see, this parent is affected because it is having A. A means it can be this or this, right? It will be affected. So here from the progeny, this will be affected, right? This will be capital allele A, if there, those will be affected here, right? Okay, then third, X-link recessive. X-link recessive. So here, see, suppose I take an allele, see, we will take allele A and allele A. Okay, so this condition is known as carrier, right? Then we take small a and y. This will be diseased, right? Due to pseudodominance. Single chromosome is there in males. Okay, single chromosome will tend, so thus the allele will tend to express, right? As well as if we see here for females, this condition will be diseased, right? Okay, got it. So if I draw a pedigree, right, then 3 progenies. I have shown 4 progeny till now. Here you will see 3 progenies. Okay, again we will see more generations here. Okay, so first of all we will see that this is affected. Okay, so see, this is the condition here. Right, now see the parents. This is male is affected, and male will be, suppose we see that x small a y, right, means small a will be x came from mother, so x here, x capital A, x small a, right? This is not affected one. Okay, it is the carrier, she is the carrier, and here normal, right? So this is XA. Again here the phenotype is seen XAY, right? This is also diseased. Okay, means she is also the carrier here, XA, right? So like this we can understand. Okay, so this is a X-linked recessive. Means what we can see here. See, for this X-linked pattern, in the previous video when we discussed about X-linked inheritance in detail, it is also known as criss-cross inheritance. Criss-cross means mother to son, son to daughter. Okay, see here, first case, mother to son, father to daughter, like this. Okay, so mostly this is the condition that we see. Males are affected, females are the carriers, like right, mothers, and what we can say, affected because hemizygous condition or pseudodominance, right? Then we will see one more pedigree here. Okay, this is from mother to son. Now father to daughter we will see. How so? Here only we will see. Wait. Okay, so this is a affected, right? XAY, married to a normal, right? Then what we will see? See, this is having if I erase this, it will become X capital AY. So this will be normal, no disease. Okay, So now this is deceased one. We are seeing what will happen if a deceased, this is disease affected and this is normal. XA, XA, right? See, all males, suppose I draw your two males and one girl child. Males Y will be get from this father, so they will have no disease. Girl will also be no disease, no trait will be expressed. Okay, no trait will be expressed here, but the condition will be like this. Okay, because this X is from this side and one X from this side, so XA, XA. Alright, and here normal, because XAY, XAY, capital A are there, na? Thus, okay. So we have to understand this X-linked traits very carefully. Okay, because first of all, X inheritance we know. Sex determination we have to understand first of all, and then correlate with this X-linked traits. I will try to explain here again about sex determination thing. Okay, so see, mothers, this is XX, right, and fathers 1X 1Y. So the sons, son will always get Y from father and X from mother, right? This X is from mother, given by mother, this Y from father. Thus the sex determinant is male, right? Male child. And here daughters 2X, 1X from mother and 1 from father. This we have to remember, and then correlate with it with the this recessive and dominant traits of X-linked. Okay, X-linked and Y-linked too, but Y-linked is most easy actually, because Y-linked is always expressed in males. Okay, right? So father to son, father to son, father to son, it will be carried on. Alright, now we will see X-linked dominant. X-linked dominant. Okay, see, now we are also same. This, right, this as well as this, both are diseased, right? And here normal. Okay, then pedigree. Now we will see the pedigree. Okay, this we saw about what we saw about females. Alright, males, only one thing for males, nothing complicated. 1X with capital A, Y. Diseased, right? Here only it will come diseased. And here normal is this, normal. Got it? So now let's see. Okay, if I say that from this parents, again I will what we can do here, we will make this affected here. Okay, so this is affected, so this will be this condition, and this is XA, right? Then if I draw two male offerings and two female offerings, right? So who will be affected here? See, males will get, boy will get Y from this father. Okay, right? And here will be XA. Here also XA, right? And from this daughters, okay, so daughters will be XA, right? Both the cases. Okay, both these are this, so these are affected. Because single allele heterozygous condition will express the disease because this is a dominant trait, so this will be diseased, right? Both the daughters. Okay, right? Now from this, if I say like that, we will make one more generation of this family. Let it make easy for showing. So I will draw here circle and here, right? So this will be again XAY, and this is affected. We know affected is, right, dominance condition, right? So now we will see this is if this is married to a normal, right? Suppose this is a XAY, right? Then what we will see? I will just draw your two offerings. Okay, not much. One male and one boy, one girl. Okay, so now this boy will get Y, and this will, if this gets this X, okay, if this gets this X, now this will be diseased. If there is another boy, we say no, here we want to show recessive area, because if this become capital, then this will be diseased, right? So no, we want to show a recessive. Okay, so yes, again this is the boy, this got this XA, so this will be normal. Okay, now this girl child, this will get XA, right? So this is normal again, right? So what we can see here, see this father is affected, okay, in generation 1, right? And father to sons is gone, father to daughters, sorry, crisscross inheritance na, father to daughters, okay, right? So in this daughter as well as this daughter got affected, father to daughter, and then from this daughter it gone to son. So in this dominance pattern we can say it clearly. In this recessive thing there comes a carrier, right? A term known as carrier here comes. Thus it becomes little complicated, but not much. If we first, if this is a condition, what? See, in recessive, parents will not be the affected. Okay, right? We can see from the diagram, parents are not affected. Okay. After the completion of inheritance part, I will give some tips to analyze the pedigree and understand the inheritance pattern. So continue watching the video. This is generation 3. So now next is the last inheritance pattern, that is Y-link. Very easy, Y-link. There is nothing like dominant and recessive, I told. So because X, Y will always express, X will also always express in males. Okay, only in males, I will write here, only in males, right? Whether Y is capital or Y is having small gene, R is a gene here, allele, so this will also be diseased, as well as this will also be diseased. Okay, so let's see what is the condition here. See, suppose I draw your pedigree. Color, Got it? So here I will draw here only this marking. Okay, right? Then again this, right? This is x, this is again y. Okay, so male, every male will get the disease in the chart. Right? So this is the condition. X, Y, dash. Okay, will be diseased. Right? Okay. And this Y means actually there is no need to try draw your X. Y is enough. Alright? Only males, because Y chromosome linked with only males. Got it? So this is all about inheritance patterns. Now some of the tips you have to remember to understand the pedigree. So I have drawn one pedigree here. Okay, see, in the first generation, what we can see here, first generation, this is second and this is third, right? See, in the first generation there is no disease, as well as there is no disease in second generation. So no disease in first and second generation. Directly in the third generation we saw the disease here. Okay, so there must be carrier here somewhere. So this is a recessive trait. So this is how you will find the recessive trait, right? Because this is expressed in third generation and previous generations are not affected. So there must be carrier somewhere. Okay, now let's see. Let's find the carrier. So this will be the recessive condition, either X-linked or autosomal, right? So to recessive, what we can understand, small a, right? Small a. Okay. Then small a will be coming from either this parent. Okay, because both this will not come from single parent, either this, so this will be this condition. So here also will be the condition then. Right, or it may be here it can be A also. Right, A. Right, so one parent from the first generation, one parent will be AA or AA. Right, so this is how we can understand. So this is autosomal recessive. First of all, this is autosomal recessive, confirm. Okay, but why it is not X-linked recessive? Why this is not a X-linked recessive? Because if we say like that, see this is not a, this is a daughter, right? If this daughter is affected, now we are seeing X-link, so I will erase this to avoid the confusion, right? So let's see why this is not a X-link. For the X-link to occur, what we know, suppose this is a daughter, this is affected, X-link recessive, dominant, it is not dominant, it is confirmed that there is no trait in the previous generations, right? Okay, dominant and recessive will be easy to understand because there is dominance. Dominance will show trait in every generation, but recessive will not show the trait in the generations, right? It can appear after several generations also, right? So we can say recessive skipped generations. Okay, so suppose this is a X-link recessive, right? X-link recessive, as I said, recessive will skip generation, dominant will not skip generation. So first of all, why this is that we are seeing why this is not X-linked recessive, because we know this is X-linked crisscross. Suppose this is daughter. Suppose not this is a daughter, because I have drawn circle here. So this is a daughter, and daughter must be affected by the father. So father must be affected here in recessive, right? But that is not the thing. If this is a X-linked, then the father should be affected, but this is not the case. Thus, this is a autosomal recessive. Okay, this is how we can analyze. If I draw here colored one, so this is a male, so this is affected, so the parent will be the carrier here, right? This will be the carrier, and again from this will be the affected, because this is having, this will be the carrier. Okay, and carrier came from here because this will give the normal X allele, and this will be the carrier, right? Okay, so this will be the X-linked recessive. Okay, so this is how we can understand, analyze the pedigree and understand the traits. Basically, that is, we have to remember dominant will always show the character and recessive will not show the character in some of the generations, and it will be present, will be seen in the some generation. Means, in short, recessive will skip generation, dominant will not skip generation, and X-link, to remember, crisscross inheritance. Okay, so that's it for this video. I hope this video helps you. If this video helped you, do let us know in the comment section. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you like it, please share it. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon to get notified whenever new video is out. Also follow us on all our social media pages, and you can join us on Telegram and stay connected for the latest updates. All links mentioned in the description section.